dodging storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft. The vampire Count Strahd von Sarovich stares down a sheer cliff at the village below. A cold, bitter wind spins dead leaves about him, billowing his cape in the darkness. Lightning splits the clouds overhead, casting stark white light across him. Strahd turns to the sky, revealing the angular muscles of his face and hands. He has a look of power and of madness. His once handsome face is contorted by a tragedy darker than the night itself. Rumbling thunder pounds the castle's spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze back to the village. Far below, yet not beyond his ken, a party of adventurers has just entered his domain. Strahd's face forms a twisted smile as his dark plan unfolds. He knew they were coming, and he knows why they have come. All according to his plan. The master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner. And you are invited.
I will draw my sword just in case, but not in a threatening way. I'm just gonna hold it.
I'm drawing my sword, not in a threatening way. How do you draw your sword not in a threatening way?
Well, you know, slowly, I'm gonna point it downwards and away from people.
Minecraft just used wild magic.
For who?
Who for who, dude? Fulgrim.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Interesting. It's like a pulse. I don't like things with pulse.
Well, hang on. Where's the rest of your crew?
Spot on roleplay. Yeah, spot on.
Welcome everyone to our 8th session of Curse of Strahd, where our players will now be heading further into the dungeons of the Durst Manor, aka the Death House. Okay, it doesn't work as well now. YouTube have just yeeted the entire rhythm. So yeah, we will have to find another solution for next time. Thank you, YouTube, for making it ever more difficult to make content. Ballerina.
Det var som ballerina.
We are still not sponsored by Ballerina. Disclaimer. We will be one day. You have to send them an email, dude. Just.
I will. Absolutely.
This is prime.
Send us some ballerina, man.
So yeah. Once again, Gloomsworth couldn't make it because he's got the flu, the man flu. All I hear is poor excuses. He's probably sitting in front of his computer anyway, right? Nah.
So what you're saying, we got a meat shield today.
We got a meat shield, and we wish him all the best. May his character live on, and I will do my best to find my inner Gloomsworth and take the role as Gloomsworth today, as we venture further into these goddamn haunted dungeons. So, any further notes, we will do as we always do. We'll have a break about halfway through. We will stream today from 8 till, or from now until 11, since we started 1 hour later than usual. So that will be 21:30 at 9:30 p.m. And then we will take some time to chat with you guys if you want that, and we will engage with you in any capacity we can while we play without breaking the immersion of the game. There are some channel points awards you can use to aid our poor champions, give them some divine intervention. They will probably need it today. So yeah, I even lowered the price for the channel points awards for today. So let's see if you guys are in luck. So you can play around with that. I also have some new emotes today. I got some brand new emotes, the Crest Hype and the Crest Love emojis. And I got some sub badges for all my subscribers. You can now see your sub badge depending on how long you've been subscribing. Leaf here, he just subscribed for his 3rd month in a row. Elite bro. He is now a green barrel. As am I. So yeah, and it goes all up to 1 year of subscribing, but I've only been streaming for 3.5 months yet, so we have quite a road ahead. All right. So for a little recap on the last session. Oh fuck! Do I have to do this to keep it? Probably do, don't I? Yeah. So for the last session, where did that start? Yeah, it started with you were mid-combat with the Spectre of George and the Spectre of Fralsin, and the resurrected undead body of Gustav Durst, the ghoul, attacked you on the loft as you were about to enter the dungeons, the hidden staircase into the dungeons. And well, it was a pretty short encounter. You did pretty well, but unfortunately we lost poor Lancelot, the dog, the starved dog they had just met, that even Leaf was starting to care a little bit about. Just a little. And after this ordeal, they well, as Miles was possessed by the ghost of Thorn and Leaf possessed by the ghost of Rose, they agreed that they should bring the children's bones into... Oh my lord, he used wild magic. Should bring the remains of the children into their family crypts where they could finally be laid to rest. And after a while, they ventured down into the narrow staircase into the dark dungeon, where it seemed to be well, just get, even for those who had dark vision, this place was dark. There was something cursed about it all, making it feel even more what do you call it, claustrophobic. But as they went to join down, they found some of the family crypts, and they also found the crypt of Walter and Rose. As they approached, Walter could feel himself getting very tired and ready to move on. But Rose wasn't quite ready yet. She wanted to get revenge on her mother, and she asked Leaf, who she was currently possessing, if he could convince Thorn to move on, but let her stay at least until her mother was destroyed. Leaf agreed to do so, and well, Rose and the party, the champions, said their farewells to to Thorn, who was finally put to rest in his crypt. and he passed on to the everlasting fields of play and fun, everlasting toys, where he promised them he would be as brave as them, and be as bold as them, and strong as them. And he passed on, and this is where we ended the last session, just after this scene. And before that, the players there, someone has used the Dice of Fate and Wild Magic. So Leaf, you have to roll on the Wild Magic table. Something wild happens right after Thorn has been laid to rest.
Yes, after I called his mother for Sukka or something. Weird happened.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see her wild magic table. Okay, let's roll. Search.
And chat, you hear the music, right? Just checking.
Okay, so I rolled. You can see it in roll 20. Search.
Oh shit, yeah.
Roll a d10. Your height change.
What?
Oh no.
What
Okay, so I need to roll a d10 now. Okay, that's fucked up.
Your height changed on over inches, so it's not that much though, but yeah.
Okay, inches. Okay, good. It's not.
You're now large. In this narrow.
Okay, let's
shit.
see here. Roll a d10. I got a 1, so 1 inch.
1 inch. It's odd, so yeah, you're now 1 inch smaller. What? 1 inch? That's not enough.
I can finally fit places I haven't fit before.
No one would even notice.
Guys, roll a perception for me. If you can.
Yes, I will.
If you notice the change after the lights of Thorn.
Yeah, no.
Perception, I will roll. Wait a second. 10.
13.
Falgrim, you notice something is a teeny weeny bit off with Leaf, but you're not sure if it's just his posture or if it's actually a little bit shorter.
Leaf, you should
Yes.
straighten your back a little. It's not healthy for your shoulders and back.
I'm actually straightening it a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Just seem shorter all of a sudden.
If you put books on my head, you will see they're falling off. It's
Very
perfectly straight.
Strange. You do appear a tiny bit shorter.
Looks like he's always been to me.
No, something is definitely different. You're almost my height now.
Sure.
No, I'm not, but... Okay, thank you for the compliment, I think.
There,
Maybe I grew.
Lord.
Maybe that's it.
Wait. I should. Don't I have a cap on that shit?
No, why?
Oh, God. Wait, I think I should have a cap for minutes on that shit.
I think so too.
I don't. You do not. Okay. Well, I need to do that. So while you guys do that, I need to fix some
It's
things.
the Dice of Fate again.
Because this.
The next roll is advantage or something.
God.
No, you have to
Fix
roll a
that.
d6. You have to roll a d6.
Vented at least 15 minutes. And let's cap
While
it
you
at
wait, take a ballerina.
3 times per. Okay, there we go. It's now fixed. Because that was broken. Okay, well, not a Dice of Fate.
Yeah, but there was also a Dice of Fate from
Yeah,
after the previous one.
Yeah.
it was. So
Contrast.
let's roll for the Dice of Fate. And
It's a
that
2.
was also gifted to Leaf. It's a
They
2.
rolled a 2 already.
It's a 2. Oh shit, I forgot to open that.
Oh, he rolled already? Okay, yeah, fuck.
Or
Let's see.
does he? Do you mean that it's 2 leaf or that?
I think
It's
he
a
rolled a
2 and
2.
it's for
I
Leaf.
think he did that the
Okay.
last time. And okay, so he got buff up. The chosen player gets 1d6 temporary HP.
Yeah,
So-
then I rolled a d6 and I got a 4, so that's beautiful, thank you.
Nice. Okay, I
And I have 9 temp.
I can share this link with you guys.
Temp HP doesn't stack, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't.
No,
Shit.
it doesn't.
Oh,
So I
It's
lose
always
the 5
always
I
the
had.
highest one.
Okay, then I have 5.
There you go. Shared it with you so you can check as we play. Okay, so well, just as
What
we
about
finish this conversation, this time, who has to? Falgrim has to roll on the Fallen Magic
Ah.
table.
Is there a wild magic table?
Yeah,
Like,
Leaf,
what
you
did-
have it, don't you? Can you link it?
Oh, cool.
channeling
this
his
one?
inner Gloomsworth.
I will link it in the Discord.
Sure thing.
There we go.
Or I can just roll a d100 and you can tell me what it is.
And that's true. But we have it. Okay, roll.
Yeah, d100. There we go. 99.
Oh,
Nine.
whoa.
Is that
Wait,
bad?
9.
That bad?
No, it's if you were if you were a wild magic sorcerer, it would be really good
Oh.
because you regain all expended
Oh, yeah.
sorcery points.
Ah.
But that doesn't
I
really
have none
help
of
you
those.
here.
No, it doesn't.
So
You know, at least
how should
at
we?
least I'm still in this realm.
You are. But it's kind of boring though, isn't it? There should be some kind
No,
of
I'm good.
effect.
Re-roll,
So,
re-roll,
you-
re-roll.
No.
Reroll.
Let's go, Jen.
Or I
Re-roll.
could make something up as we go.
I
So
know.
it's you get sorcery points if somehow you get some magical power.
No,
What
I'll reroll. It's fine.
if you get
There we go. 91.
91?
Take with 91. Good.
Oh my god! You have to die the next minute. Because if you die
What?
within the next minute, you immediately come back to life, assisted by the reincarnate spell.
Guys, we need to go.
1 minute.
Someone one-shot me, please.
Okay.
So,
Pilgrim, stand still, I will kill you now.
so as I said, there was yeah, you were just finished up. Rose, she entered your body again, Leaf. And yeah, you were about to go this way, where you can see some bloody steps. Seems to be leading that way, mostly. And there was also like a large stone slab in front of this place that seemed to be some kind of holy crap, what's happening?
What is happening?
What?
Sorry, I had to answer a message from my sister. So yeah, the tracks seem to be leading up and to the left for most parts, but you could also see on the right side seems to be 2 other graves. And as you move closer, Miles, you can see that on the grave to the left is inscribed with the names of Gustav Durst, and the grave to the right is inscribed with Elizabeth Durst. And they are
Yeah, no.
also closed.
I think we have to go the other way now.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
I feel
follow the
kind of
tracks.
ready to get out of this house now, so let's go and just kill whatever there is in that room, and you will be out, right?
Let's hope so. Let's hope it.
Yep. Let's kill the monster and we win, right?
Yes.
Something,
Let's go.
Break whatever curse there is there.
something like that. Okay, so who moves first? I'm gonna just say it. Gloomsword will stay somewhere in the middle.
Oh, I can go first.
Well, there goes that plan.
What was the plan? What plan?
Meat shield.
Meat.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Meat shield. Okay, if you vote as a group that he will become your meat shield, that is totally fine by me.
That would be.
Try not to
shady.
kill the guy who isn't here.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the chat. No, he's not. Okay, so yeah, you move up, and Goose is gonna go first. And you come to a room. Let me check here.
There's a lot of knocking in this basement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus, they are. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
they're building something down here.
Let me do something with. Maybe it could be better for you guys if I do this.
While we are walking up, I'm telling Rose. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready to. Well, I'm not sure what to expect, but I know that I have this. I'm just filled with this rage, and you as well feel it very clearly as well. Her rage feels as your own. For all the years of neglect and abuse.
Okay.
That she's not even allowed or can't even allow herself to rest with her brother. Had to see her father's misfigured body and all the horrors they've experienced the past hundreds of years. So yeah, you feel that you feel so ready that you will get advantage on your next initiative roll.
Eee.
As long as you're possessed by her. She ready.
Beautiful.
So, what was I going to do? I was going to do something. Okay. So, well, what you see that alcoves lie in this filthy room, which is, you can see there's several other rooms here as well. Do you guys try to stealth your way into the room, or do you walk casually?
I'm stealthing a little bit, yes.
Stealthing
Yeah,
a little
same.
bit. Okay, so everyone roll a stealth roll for me, please.
I'm walking in a non-threatening way.
You're walking in a non-threatening way.
Oh my
That's what we
god.
call stealth. Oh shit, Gloomsworth is not very stealthy at all.
I rolled an 8, so
Okay, you got
I'm
two
just
23s.
strolling leisurely.
Oh shit. As I said, you don't have the advantage on stealth now because you're no
Yep.
longer possessed by Thorn. God damn it, Thorn. Should have used him a little bit longer.
I think it's this way.
So, what did you get, Felgrim? I didn't get it on
23.
23, and Leaf got that. And so the middle here, since you guys were able to roll pretty well as a group, kind of, you can notice that Gloomsworth and Miles is a little shaky in their steps. And Miles is just about to stumble ahead and fall towards Gloomsworth. But Leaf, you are able to take Miles before he falls, and well, at least you think you move into the room quietly, and you come into this what seems to be some kind of quarters. You can see a large wooden table surrounded by 5 chairs, simple wooden chairs, and you can see the table is just filled with stains. You're not quite sure if it's blood stains or oil or other food stains or from wine or whatever it is, but this place seems, and you can see footsteps all over the place, and it seems to be some kind of simple quarter room. You can see some simple straw beds, in some small alcoves in this room, and the entire room is also supported by wooden pillars in the middle of the room. It smells pretty bad, like something has been living down there for quite a while. It doesn't really take care of itself. And you can also see, like, there's not much of interest in this room, but you can also see a hall leading further down, or you can also see more of the footsteps lead this way. But yeah, as you glance through the room, there doesn't seem to be much of interest here.
Nothing if I searched around where it looks like bedrolls or sleeping areas with hay. Is there anything special there?
Roll an investigation for me.
I will.
I'm helping him with this.
Nice.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
Can I check out the footprints while they do that?
Yep.
15.
15. That was with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, let me just check here for it real quick. You find underneath, oh shit, wrong folder. Jesus, there we go. What? There we go. Jesus. You find what seems to be a journal in the room to the right. Over here. Hidden under the mattress, like, looks like someone was trying to hide it. And
I'm taking
it says,
the journal and throwing it to Gloomsworth.
ooh, nice. It's you could read pretty quickly that it's a Gustav Durst journal. Oh, what did you find, Leaf? Some book?
Something with Gustav and Durst and book. I'm really bad reader, so you should read it.
Okay, well, it seems to be his personal journal. Let me take a look. And you can see he starts to go through some of the pages. Okay, you guys want me to read this up for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. We were starving. Those blasted mists blocking the light of the sun ruined our crops. Our remaining gold and lines of credit became worthless. We were ruined. The once great noble Durst family is ruined. Our ancestors would turn in their graves. We could no longer pay our staff, so they all left, except for our dear nursemaid Margaret. She has given this family much comfort in these dire times. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Elizabeth and I call for a midnight meeting with our remaining friends. We discussed how to best survive these desperate and horrible times. We could find no good solution, and we were all so starved by that point. But then my dear wife Elizabeth put forth a simple, yet unthinkable idea. Cannibalism. I don't fully understand how such an idea sprung forth in her. There was something new about her, something so convincing that this seemed like a great idea. So it was decided we would sustain ourselves with the flesh of the living. But we're not complete monsters. We would, of course, spare Thorn, Rose, and Margaret of these horrible deeds. We would have to keep it secret. We figured we could expand our basement and family crypt as a base of operations. Our first victims were members of our remaining plantation staff, but that supply quickly diminished, and the rumors going through town were hard to keep at bay. Human flesh was, to our surprise, not that bad. It kind of reminded us of pork. In the following weeks, Elizabeth had another grand idea. We would lure wayward travelers whom we thought no one would care if went missing. Weeks turned into months, months turned into years. Hundreds of Barovians died in the famine, but we eventually became accustomed to the oppressive mists and lack of sunlight. It became easier and easier to commit these horrid crimes, and cannibalism became as natural as anything else. Now, human flesh waters our mouths, and we can't seem to stop ourselves. Mad as we got, we even trained poor Sophaxis to eat human flesh. That poor dog deserved better. Elizabeth and the others soon became fixated on eternal life, going on the ramblings of some kind of deity and the deity known as Ozibus. Trapping and killing so many travelers gave us good supply of books, tomes, and scrolls on the matter, detailing horrible rites and rituals that promise us to drain the life and vitality from a victim and transfer it to us. We became a cult with a terrible purpose. We expanded our cellar to include a ceremonial chamber dedicated to Strahd, and a prison for the captured travelers. Somehow, the followers of Ozibus deem Strahd as a new messiah, come to share with them the secrets of eternal life. Well, we didn't know we would be this cursed, that we would go this far, or I didn't know. It has gone too far. I can no longer take part of this. I can barely live with myself. All that keeps me in this world is now my children. Elizabeth and the cult must be stopped, but I cannot get myself to do it. I am too weak, too cowardly. I fear what Elizabeth will do to our children and to my bastard son, Walter. That is the end of the journal. Well, we all know how that ended.
The fuck is Strahd?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does anyone know?
Sounds like a big shot.
We heard about him in some things up in the third floor as well, or
Yeah.
second floor.
It was written down somewhere also.
Well, og du hører Livfjord. Well, Strahd is the lord of this land, of course you don't know.
No, I don't.
He is
Remember, I haven't been to this land for that long.
But everyone who enters this land does so by his invitation, or so the legend says.
Invitation?
Well, ever after the mists appeared, no one could come or leave. But after a while, some people started arriving. And since he's the lord of this land, we figured he must have some way of doing that.
So he controls the mist, you say?
He controls everything.
Everything.
Should be very careful.
So, like Rose is saying, we should be careful because Strahd is controlling everything here. That's even the mist.
I see.
So yeah.
So we find Strahd. We deal with him in whatever form necessary, and everything's good.
I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy because he's the leader here, they say.
Yeah.
Well, if he's the leader of this cursed, he's the leader of this cursed place, I don't think he was a good one. But my
No,
father always talked about him with the highest respect, though.
And what kind of man was your father?
Well, I thought he was the bravest man in the world. But I guess I was wrong. He was everything to me, and he really took care of us. Where my mother was cold as night, he was as warm as the sunshine. The sunshine we never got here. But yeah, my mom was the one in charge.
You understand? Well, everything hinges on us finding this Strahd. Sounds like. Didn't we find some other notes that mentioned Strahd?
yeah, we talked about that while you were pissing around the corner.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotta go.
And yes, we heard about Strahd. Strahd.
Strahd?
In a book or a document or something in the second floor.
Was it a letter?
I don't remember. Gloomsworth
Yes.
is reading up everything so monotone, and I think it's boring to listen to, so
yeah,
I can't.
we found a letter addressed from Strahd to the residents of this house. He didn't seem very pleased with them.
Something about some guests or something.
Well, it kind of seems like this cult tried to get his attention to do dark things in his honor, but I guess he didn't really found them worthy of his attention. Maybe that even drove them to more desperation.
You can't
Well-
wait to meet this guy.
Yeah.
One thing
Well,
at a
if
time.
he is not scared of these guys, then I'm not sure I want to meet him. Should probably stay out of his way as much as we can.
Okay, let's do that. But now, should we go? Oh shit! Sorry, it's all dust in here. Should we go and kill, or explore, or find that woman?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
we
find
should.
whatever's down here.
This place
I
is
agree.
empty.
Seems like a good idea.
So I guess we have to go this way then.
Seems the only viable way option at this point. But should we should tread carefully. Maybe try to listen for some sounds or.
Maybe I can go stealthy a little bit in hell, and listen carefully if there's anything there.
That sounds like a good idea.
Well, you're obviously more stealthy than me and Miles there, so.
Yes, absolutely. So I go stealthy, eh?
Stealthy boy.
Oops.
So stealthy. Shit.
Oh shit.
Well, it's above average.
Yeah. You think you try to
Fucking
be as
Durst.
quiet as you can. And you stealth away, and you find yourself into another seemingly hall opens up, where you can see a lot of wooden pillars. For some reason, I need to let me check this. Let's see if the. Oh, there we go. You're able to see. Opens a large room, and you can see similar kinds of rooms to a lot of sides of the room. This large open room, supported by a lot of wooden pillars in the middle of it. And in the middle of it, you see a well. Can you roll perception for me, please? 19. So as you approach the room, you stop a little, and you listen. And some kind of sound seems to become emitting from the well. Help! 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 I'm drowning. Help.
Those
Are you whispering? Or...
Miles.
Ah. What?
There's someone drowning in the whale.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to be quiet so they don't hear me. But he said he's drowning.
I think someone's drowning.
Yes, I just said that.
Yeah, I said it back in the line.
Someone's drowning, they say. John, welcome, and welcome, Ola, welcome. Well,
Should we go down there and help?
No.
me too.
Okay.
What do you say, Gloomsword?
Someone's drowning. In the well, you say?
Sounds like you do.
Would guess so. Where else would they drown?
It could be.
Yes,
I don't know,
tell them, Miles, there's a whale or something in here. Those things you pick up water from around. I don't remember the word.
Help!
He's saying help again. This is creepy.
He's saying help again. What should we do?
Drowning.
Hey, I'm coming back to you guys. Guys, there's someone drowning.
It'd be a split of what we should do. If you should help him or just leave him.
Well, whenever we have left something in this place, it has always come back to bite us in the ass.
Yes, and when we interacted with things we haven't ignored, we're also been taken by surprise.
Yes, little Grim. You can go and check, please. I can stand behind and watch your back.
Yeah, you guys stuff up and you might be able to check it closer.
Fine, I'll do it.
So yeah, for chat, if you didn't know, I'm playing Gloomsworth today because he is sick. So that is why I'm talking as a character Gloomsworth.
I will go on ahead stealthily.
Alright. Are you assisted by Leaf? Are you guys going together?
You can go together with him.
Yep.
Because you guys roll a stealth. And you Miles,
8.
you're also going with
Yes.
them?
Yep.
8.
I'm just gonna stand by here in the safe distance, okay? You don't want me sneaking. 8, ja. Kommer gå upp 25 på 25. Do you roll 8 or 25?
8.
8. Oh shit. Do you have this?
Unless you count this as rocky terrain.
Technically.
Well, it's not, but okay. Okay, but so as you, Jesus. Well, let me see how this goes.
And I
Oh, oh shit. Well, you move closely. You stumble a bit, and some bones on the ground and as you stumble, you see in the corners of this room there seems to be some bones and plates and old plates and all kinds of stuff just littered about. And you stumble into one of the bones and you hit the bucket that sits right next to the well, but you manage to take it in your hands as you fall forward, and you think you stopped it, and you stop for a while to listen if you get any response. But you don't. Help! Is there anyone there? Help!
I'm gonna look down into the well, see what I see with my 125 dark vision.
Okay. Do you need a little help climbing that? So, as
I'm gonna stand on
you
top of the bucket.
peerage over the well, your eyes meet a set of two other eyes, a bluish glow. The next thing you see is a hand reaching up towards you, dark black claws. Roll initiative.
What? Hello?
Alright, I guess.
If I remember correctly, I have advantage on initiative from last session.
Yeah, you do. I think you do.
I rolled a 7. I'm not fast.
17.
Let me see. You got Miles. You got 7.
Yeah.
Spellgrim. You got 17. Leave. You got 21. You also had advantage, and Gloomsworth gets 6. Well, it
Hey.
makes sense. He's further back in the room. So, you will get this being in the well gets a surprise attack before we start the turn, and you'd see a ghoulish creature launching itself towards you. It was just waiting on the side of the walls in the well, and it attacks you, and you can see it open its mouth and lurch toward you, and it will try to hit you. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
So you just peeked over the well, and you could see the eyes, and he just launched, but you managed to step back, and you could, all of you just see this hand reaching up. But he was not able to hit you.
Just gonna jump and fall
But
backwards.
Miles,
Ah!
you can clearly hear something coming behind you. And also from this, all around the room, you hear these sounds of new flesh is back on the menu, boys.
I don't think we're alone here.
Hello? Am I in the right franchise?
Alright. And chat, if the volume is a little bit loud or something, just let me know. Okay, so Leaf, it is your turn.
So I see this hand of this guy coming up from the well, right?
You just saw his hand, so he's still in the well, technically. So he's, as of this moment, you like from your point of view, he's fully covered.
He's fully covered, but I can also run over there. And while I'm running over there, I'm getting this electricity in my hand, and I'm putting my hand down and shocking that motherfucker.
Ooh, yeah, you can do shocking grabs. That's true. So you
Yes,
feel
so that's
the excitement of Rose. You can just feel her excitement. Oh, my first battle. Let's light him up.
get ready. Okay, so that's an unarmed strike.
Yes.
Yes.
That's an you use the cantrip to hit it unarmed strike. 16.
So
That
the
hits.
melee. Yes, so I roll a 1d8. Yes, 2 electric fire.
2 electric lightning damage.
You bitch!
But you can see he was clinging to the wall, and as he gets shocked, he loses his grasp on the wall and he falls down the well. And he'll have to do a dex save, not to be. And he does not make the dex save. It takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage as well, 4 bludgeoning damage as he falls down, and you can hear below, you don't hear the sound of splashing water, you hear the sound of something snapping, and you heard the sound before. It sounds like the snapping of bones, but it's very dark in this room. You can all see in shades of gray, and since you, well, something I read up on, I wasn't fully aware of, that even though with dark vision you see darkness as dim light, unless you have something special. Maybe Felgrim, you have some special kind of vision, but that makes you have -5 on perception rolls still. So if it's dim light, you see it as bright light. If it's total darkness, you see it as dim light. So you actually have -5 to perception rolls. I wasn't aware of that. So yeah, it's you see this room as it's dim light now because there's no torches lit. You can see that there are torches on the walls and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty dark. That was your turn?
And yes, I'm gonna just crouch and hide as bonus action.
As a bonus action, nice. Oh, by the way, I should link you the music. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm playing my own red.
Yeah. You can play
Hiding
your own.
behind this big thing.
Doesn't really matter. Okay. So you were hiding behind the well?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, Felgrim.
Alright, well, I'm gonna collect myself again and I'm gonna stab the fucker.
Nice. Yeah, so he's now 10 feet down in the well.
I will not stab the fucker.
But you could clearly hear some sounds around you coming from several of the rooms.
Yeah, I will just hold Wad Bang as an action, and if anything comes near me, I will strike.
Okay. Oh shit. I need to fix the battle map a little for chat, because I can't really see much for some reason. There we go. Okay. What did you say?
I'll just hold the attack action.
Okay, with the what weapon?
Bloodfang.
Bloodfang. Okay, so if anything comes within range, he will attack.
Yep.
Okay, that's your turn. Then
Yep.
The motherfucking ghoul down in the well, who is now climbing up, peering right over the corner, and he sees you leave. Or you have the hide action as a bonus action, don't you? Yeah.
Yes.
So he doesn't. He notices Felgrim first. So he will try to attack you, Felgrim. And will try to claw at you with his black claws, but he only gets a 9 to hit. So that doesn't hit.
Do I hit him then?
Oh yeah.
Nice! 25.
Oh yeah, that is.
Goody. So that's 13 magical piercing damage
13 magic.
and 3 radiant damage.
Seriously?
Yep.
He had 16 health left.
Yeah!
So how you want to do this?
When he pokes up, I'm just gonna
Just launches himself out of the well.
straighten my arm directly out and just stab him through the eyeball and out the other side.
No shit. Rip. Go. Well, he's dead, so we stab him through and poke it, and he just falls down back in the well once again. And you once again hear the snapping of bones. It seems to be a large pile of bones. Well, you're lucky you weren't grabbed like one of the players in my first book. He was grabbed by the ghoul and thrown down the well. Okay, well, it's now the second ghoul's turn. Maybe I should be in there. And you see a second ghoul comes running around the corner. And it's not being updated for some reason. There you go. Comes running around the corner. Why? There we go. And he will try to attack you, Miles, as he notices you. 9 does not hit, and another ghoul comes running around the corner in one of the rooms. He sees you, Felgrim, first. Runs up to you. This guy's dead. Why do I have to keep on doing this? It's kind of annoying. Okay, so he will try to attack you. And he just launches himself towards you, and he will try to bite you. That's only a 12 to hit, so it does not hit. Jesus Christ, I'm rolling terribly. And another ghoul comes running out of the room.
Jesus Christ.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as he comes here, he was going for Felgrim, but as he gets there, he sees you, Leaf. He notices you as he's running back. Huh! The cat just hiding behind the well. And he will try to attack you instead. I've not tried kitten before.
Not a kitten.
Not a kitten. And he'll try to claw at you. That's a 15 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
So he claws, and his claws hit the well instead of you. You manage to duck away. And one last ghoul comes running out of this room. And also sees you leave. I will try to hit.
Holy fuck,
For fuck's sake, 15, and that does not hit. So, holy crap, none of them hit. Miles, it's your turn.
Alright. Whoa. I'll take out my rapier. And I'm gonna target the ones straight on my in front of me. And I'm also gonna use Planar Warrior as my bonus action to
Nice.
deal extra damage if I hit.
This guy.
Yep. 20.
Yep. Oh shit. Yeah, I thought I forgot about Boomsworth, but he hasn't had his turn yet.
Ah!
Dealing.
Look at this. 8 and 2. That's 10 force damage total.
10 force damage. Oh shit.
Damage.
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 10 force damage in total. Oh, the gloom sword sucking. Nice. That deal a massive amount. You as you hit him, he gets pushed backwards. But then that stings. And he well, he's still standing. That was your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, it's now Gloomsworth's turn. What will you do, Gloomsworth? He can see this ghoul. He's within range, so he will try to attack it with his pistol. That is a 14 to hit. Does that hit, Chris? Yes, it does. It hits. And he deals... Oh man. 5 points. Feature, but does he have some kind of... Doesn't he have some cool trick shots? Yeah. Doesn't use his trick shot yet, so he deals 5 points of piercing to the last one. And you can see the gunshot hits it in its hand, but it doesn't seem to care that much about the gun wound. Okay guys, it's quite dark. Wait, he's wearing a torch, right? I hope he does. He should, yeah, he's wearing a torch, so 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's in dim light actually, so it would be hard for him to see, but oh well. Leaf, you are now in the second round, it's your turn.
Shit. Question here. Do I get the sneak attack if I attack this guy?
No.
I don't remember if I have to stand alone with
They
him.
have to be, if you have advantage on the attack roll, you get sneak attack, or you
I'm a
have,
specialist.
or you get a sneak attack towards this guy, the guy, this guy,
Yeah.
and this guy you will get. He's actually technically within 5 feet, so you can hit this guy.
Okay. But I feel threatened about this too, so I will attack this.
Yeah, this is the one who's
Thing,
just
okay.
shot by Gloomsworth.
Yes. I see his weakness now. I did kill. I take up my sword and I flag!
Noise.
Kill that motherfucker. Let's see here. 20.
Oh, that's a crit!
Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Oh, it's crit.
Okay, I'll write that. Oh, that was quick. Holy crap. Wits. Nah, that's not sneak attack though. Oh.
Nope. So 12.
12 points of piercing damage as you pierce this ghoul, and you hit the one that was already hit by the gunshot, right? Yeah. Ooh. So you pierce it with your sword, and you hit right in the stomach. And as you take your sword out of it, you can see guts just pouring out. And with this black bluish blood, and the smell that hits you is awful. Smells of rotten
Nice.
flesh and decay. And
then
I'll get you for this. And he's just spewing black blood as well. He is barely standing.
Okay. But then I will take up my dagger in the other hand and try to hit him with that one as well.
Nice.
17.
That hits.
So that's a normal 1d4. Let's see. Four.
4. Wait, it's not modifiers?
It's not when it's
Fun.
Because I think
to a weapon fighting, right?
I think you get. Let me read up on that.
Yeah, you need a feat.
Okay, I think you need the feat to get your bonuses on attack rolls. Let me check. Where's the actions? Bonus actions, 2 weapon fighting. When you take the attack action and attack with the light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can make a bonus action attack with a different light melee weapon. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's only 4.
So it's on 4. Holy shit! So you stab with the dagger, and it's so badly wounded. Dude. It's a wonder he's still alive. It's by pure hate and hunger that these guys staying alive. And he just spits black blood in your face.
And I will turn around to the guy that called me a kitten and say, not a kitten, I'm a tabaxi. That's my turn.
I'll guess those taste even better. And
don't.
then it's your turn, Felgrim.
Ay, 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 ay. With my success with the first one, see that Miles is now fighting this ghoul. I'm gonna flank him.
Ooh,
I'm gonna help Miles finish him.
nice. So we use a homebrew rule where you get a flanking bonus with a plus 4 to attack. Was it? When you flank an enemy, when you attack from behind their peripheral vision. Okay, what did you get?
9.
9, that does not hit.
Plus
unfortunately.
the 4 from flanking.
Did you add the 4? Okay,
No.
then plus the 4 from flanking, that hits.
Oh, nice! 13 plus 4 radiant.
Yeah, I want to do this. As you get another clean kill.
I will just, with excellent footwork, slide in between the two ghouls and just stab up underneath the shoulder blade of the ghoul from behind.
Ooh, shit.
So Miles can just watch my lightsaber come out through the other side.
And he just drops dead. Bah! Nice. Okay, well,
Good job.
that's your turn.
Yep.
Well, 2 of the ghouls are already dead, and one's really badly damaged. It's this one's turn. He sees you killed his friend, turns to you, and he just and he tries to. What the fuck are these rolls? 11 to hit. Jesus Christ, does not hit. He's just in range and can't. He's not able to focus to be able to hit your tiny little body. And then it's the other ghoul right next to you.
Leave.
Oh shit. 2 are dead, 3 left. Yeah, that was that. Okay, yeah, sorry. Leave, and he will try to attack you with his claws. Come on! Jeez, I'm rolling so badly. That was 7 to hit. You are agile
no,
as
it
fuck.
doesn't hit.
And the last one making a desperate attempt to hit you. That's 2 nat 3s in a row. Yep, okay. That's their turns. Miles.
I think we're ready to take on Strahd, guys.
Seeing that Leaf clearly has things handled. I'm gonna repay Felgrim's favor. Go up and attack this guy.
Nice.
Do the same as before,
Yeah,
With-
with the
using Planar Warrior for attacking. Ah! That's a 12.
12 to hit.
Yep.
That hit. Exactly hit. That
Ooh,
on point.
Perfect. That's
You see the ghoul
6
was
and
just
10
about
force
to
damage.
get away from
Get
you,
together.
but stab it. 10 points of force damage.
Yes.
Alright.
And the D20 was skirting along a 1 before it fell over to a 7. So
Jesus. Well, you're making short work with these guys.
Yeah. It's almost like we're over leveled for this.
Yeah.
What?
You might be.
Don't give him ideas.
Well, that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Oh, it's Gloomsworth's turn again, and he still sees that last guy barely staying alive, and he will try to. He goes a little bit further into the room, and he tries to shoot it with his gun. Pew pew. That is 18 to hit. That hits. Dealing 10 points of piercing damage to the guy who only had 1 health left. And he just, once again, just like it did with poor Gustav Durst, blows the head off the ghoul standing right next to you. So the ghoul was just barely standing alive, looking at you like really miserably with a grin. And he was just about to say some remark. And you just see the head gets blasted off by Gloomsworth. Ah, shut up, will you? And that is Gloomsworth's turn. We're now on round 3, and Leaf, it's your turn.
Now I actually get sneak attack on that guy. I'm a happy guy now.
Go for the yeah, because you're within 5 feet of a friend, or is
No, it's because I'm a swashbuckler and I can see here. Features, no action, bonus action, no reaction, action. Where the fuck is it?
Features.
Others, there we go. You don't need advantage on attack roll. If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, that enemy is incapable and you don't have a disadvantage on attack roll.
nice.
Oh, so you don't have sneak attack. Because
So
it has to be 5 feet next to...
No, it can't be within 5 feet of anything else.
Keep
Oh,
it pineapple,
okay.
Thank you so much for cheers. Welcome.
I
Oh
misunderstood.
yes, I will attack it then. Now let's kill.
Nice.
22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That roll. There we go. 5 plus 2d6. Let's see here. 15.
15 points of piercing damage. Jesus Christ, you're making short work with these guys. And as you piercing once again, you pierce them where you and it hurts in its stomach, and his guts is also starting to drop on the floor. You're not gonna get me as well. Oh, maybe you will. I don't want to die. And yeah, is that your turn?
No, I got a dagger in my other hand.
Oh, that's true. Oh no.
Yes, it's so dead. Because 24.
Yep.
Then we roll a d4.
Yeah, he's my dragon cute. And that
Wow.
would... Oh, 1 point of damage. Why do you cut me like that? It's cruel. I cute that. Oh. Okay, that's your turn. Felgrim.
Right. I will do a little pirouette around on the backside of this ghoul to give me flank.
Yeah.
Then mid pirouette, I'm gonna stab him in the throat.
Nice. Mid pirouette.
Natural 20!
What the fuck?
Hey.
You're
Get
wrecking
him.
these ghouls. Holy crap.
+4.
Natural 20.
Uh,
Getting all the nat
damage.
20s.
Might hit.
Dealing
21 damage. +2.
+2. Well, he had 12 health left, and he had 22 damage in total. So I want to do
Off
this.
with his head. Off
Huh?
with his head. I'm just
With his
gonna
head.
slash him so hard with a rapier.
With
No,
a
not a
rapier.
rapier. Yeah, a rapier. That his head comes off.
You just stabs a hole. You just stab so many times that it has falls off. Go full rage. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Well, he's dead. His head just tumbles to the ground. Is that
Yeah.
your turn?
That is my. Wait, hang on. I have 10 feet of movement I have used. I guess I have enough to move down there
Yeah.
and flank this guy too.
You do. And that's his turn now, and he just looks around and see what's he done with the whole punches. Ow! Ah! And he makes one desperate attempt to get a little taste of leaf.
Ah, yeah.
12. I have the worst fucking rolls. What the fuck?
Have they even hit us?
Nope. Not
Nope.
once. Not once. And he will just try. Oh, looks around. Oh my god. Can he will just try to flee, and you will get 2 opportunity attacks.
Okay, good.
Go.
So Weave and Felgrim, you get opportunity attacks. Yeah, that is
21.
21. Yeah, you both hit.
+4 since we're flanking both of us. So.
Well, one of you are flanking. You can't be flanked by both of you because he's facing one of you.
Alright.
But,
10 piercing and 3.
I don't know what happened there, but I got 9.
You got 9. He had 6.
well, technically, you get sneak attack on this since it's not your turn.
That's well.
If we
this is-
want to play with that
sneak,
rule.
But sneak attack is once per turn, isn't it?
Yeah, not once per round. It's once per turn. So since it's the ghoul's turn, you can sneak attack again. Technically.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's
Oh,
true.
that's sad for that guy.
Yeah,
Let's
he
kill
had
him.
16.
9 plus 9 plus 12, so 21.
Well, he had 22 health in total. He had 6 health left when he started fleeing. So you can see the ghoul starts to flee. And how are you doing it? You're doing like a co-move.
Yes.
Take the back, you'll take
It,
the
it's
front.
like I'm just having this reaction with my hand. Just pointing it.
I'm just gonna mid-run, just do the anime move and slice up his back while you're stabbing him in the front.
Impossible. And he falls to the ground. And he's dead. Brutally murdered.
Oh no.
And the encounter is over way quicker than I thought it would be. And you're not even hurt at all. Let me
Well,
just
I have-
edit. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. I'm just gonna edit the rest of the encounter.
Well, okay, to be fair, I dealt 3 damage to myself, so I'm a little hurt.
Yeah. That's gonna be the meme of the
So-
campaign. Felgrim is killing himself instead of the monsters.
Holy crap, yeah. Okay, well, we're pretty much exactly on time to take our little break here after this encounter. So, we will be back. We'll take a short break for 15 minutes. Holy crap, this was loud. There we go. So, yeah. Break for 50 minutes. We'll be back at, let's say, 21:45. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys? Nice. And we'll continue further down
fine.
dungeon, which
Then
hopefully
we're gonna
will
meet a Tarask.
in
because
some
why
way
not?
live up to its name. I'm gonna spend a little time here to just
Add some more monsters.
add some more monsters.
Suddenly, Strahd shows up.
Hey,
Bitch slap you all back to Forgotten Realms. Okay, so yeah, you now brutally murdered every single ghoul that you could see. They were wearing some kind of black tattered robes as well. You recognize them as they're very similar robes to the robes you found in the in the in the beginning of the house. That little storage room, that little, what do you call it, where you store robes and such. Words.
huh?
It has a
You
name.
know that room.
Cool.
Come on, you can do this.
So yeah, they wear the same kind of robes, black robes. Oh, the best sound in the world. And yeah, you could see that each and every one of these ghouls seem to come out of similar looking rooms, but more spatial rooms than the rooms you saw before. Let me zoom out a little for chat here. If I can. I don't think I can. It's as good as it gets. There. So yeah. Well, that was easier than I was expecting from this house.
Yes, are we all okay? Are we...
I'm perfectly fine. They missed.
Yeah, same.
Not a scratch.
Easiest fight. Easiest fight ever.
Yeah, I have this little scratch from earlier, but
You're just hurting
Yeah, no,
yourself, aren't you?
I am.
Self-armor.
Oh.
Well, it was easy enough. If the rest of our journey is like this, we should be fine.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's true.
We don't have to be careful anymore, do we?
Well,
Okay, I'll walk straight into a room.
Roll initiative. It's a room
It is.
mimic.
Oh shit. The worst
Yeah.
one.
You just get devoured by a room.
just filled with flying red books with teeth.
Yes, exactly. Let's see.
Well, there's a set of stairs over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
leaving it further down. And roll a perception for me, please.
You mean?
Yeah.
Perception. Good at those. Nope.
Yeah, what is your passive, actually?
11.
11. And Leaf, what is your passive? That is pretty... Holy crap, 17. So yeah, Leaf, you could hear, even before you rolled your perception, the same chanting you heard before.
Uh-oh.
He
Start
is
to think.
the
Ah.
ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Are we fighting Cthulhu?
I can hear the chanting.
Yes, we're on the right way then.
He
you
is
wanna-
the ancient. He rules the land, say. Maybe they are talking about Strahd.
Possibly.
That could be.
Well, Rose did say that he controlled everything.
Yes?
And she's been dead for several hundred years. That means he must, if he's still alive, we're not undead like these guys. probably really fucking old as well, so ancient makes sense.
Well, could also be dead, but still be a symbol, a deity of some kind.
Oh god.
Yes, exactly.
Well, should we search through this room or should we move on?
I don't see any purpose of searching, but
Well,
I'm searching this room
each
that
of
I
these
walked into.
rooms seem to be inlaid with pretty, well, decent beds, but you can see it's quite filthy. They're thrown around a bit. You can see blood and bits and pieces of bones and rotten body parts strewn all over. But it's fairly good accommodations. So you reckon this must have belonged to maybe the higher up cultists of this cult. You see there's one locker in each of the rooms.
I'm walking straight up to the locker.
Okay, so you are now in 25. In room A, yeah. It's locked, and you can see some blood right next to it
I'm trying to kick it open.
in a not threatening way.
No, in a really threatening way.
You just kick it open, and well, you see it contains some vials, and you can see one of the vials have broken in many pieces, and you see it seems to be the container of the blood. You can see now floating right next to the chest as well on the floor. But it also
so it
you can
wasn't
also
leaking.
see a little pouch, strange looking leather pouch. Could you, as you lift it, do you take the pouch? By the way,
Yes.
roll on nature for me.
Nature?
nature.
Okay. That's an 11.
Oh, yeah, you make it. As you lift off this pouch, it's creepily similar to human flesh. Seems to be made out of human flesh.
It's a ball
But
sack.
you, but you can also. It has some pubic hairs on it still. Balls. The hardware. And as you fumble them, they seem to react. You can hear something. You hear the sound of coins on the inside of it as you fumble the ball sack.
I opened the ball sack.
Yeah.
A white substance spurts. No, okay, I'm gonna stop.
No.
Oh, broken DM. You find 11 pieces of gold and 16 pieces of silver in this pouch.
Cool.
Did you find anything of worth, Miles?
I found this human pouch.
Human
It's
pouch.
a human pouch.
Yes.
Did they come
Or
in?
well, it was made of skin at least. I think it feels like it.
Is it a ball patch?
I don't know.
Ball patches? Are those?
It doesn't feel like it.
Are there marbles in there?
No, there wasn't any marbles.
What's inside?
Well, now it's empty.
Did you empty the ball sack?
No, because there was no bolts in it, so I couldn't empty it for bolts.
But what was inside?
Coins.
Nice.
Yep.
Because you paid for it? Oh. Okay.
No, I just
So there seems to be some kind of value in these rooms.
Yep.
You wanna investigate further, or should we?
Well, I
Right.
can keep a lookout down the stairs here if you guys want to go through the rooms.
Okay.
I
Do you
can.
wanna?
I will join you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna search more rooms because if we find more of stacks like this, there's a lot of money.
Okay, I'll go down and search these 2 rooms, and you search the 2 others to the left.
Oop.
Okay, so you search through the other 2 rooms. The next room
Yes.
also have it also has the same kind of padlock, but this time it's closed, it's locked.
Take out my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use Planner Warrior, and I'm gonna try to destroy the chest with force damage.
Okay,
Jesus.
force it open.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, do an attack roll.
Let's see. Here we go.
See if you can damage this padlock.
18.
Yeah, you hit.
All right, and then let's see. Just gonna ping the. Well, let's see. How much damage it is? 9 piercing. And I have to choose a creature with the Planner Warrior, so this is not a creature unless it's a mimic. So
We'll find out.
just for the heck of it, 6.
So it
If
has
it's
to
a
be a
mimic.
creature.
Yeah, that's a big creature.
Well, it's not a creature.
Oh!
But the piercing damage itself is enough, and you pierce through and you pierce the lock, and it opens up, and it's
Ah.
filled with 3 moss agates, which are a type of gem. You can try to do a nature if you can determine the worth of them.
Okay. That's a 7.
You
They
have
sparkle.
no idea how well they are gems, so they probably worth. And they're pretty, but
Okay.
so yeah, it's folded in a black piece of cloth.
I'll take them with me. Maybe Leaf knows what this are worth.
I think you can moss agates to wood.
Cool.
And Gloomsworth, he investigates one, and he finds one chest that contains an ivory hairbrush and with silver bristles. And in one room, guys, I found
Yes?
something real nice. Leaf, you use short swords, don't you?
But
I think this is silvered. And you see he comes out of the room with the room he's standing in now with a silvered short sword.
nice. I would love to take that one.
And you see on the pommel of it seems to be a cracked Dawnwatcher symbol. Seem to belong to one of our Dawnwatchers, but it seems of an older symbol. So you can see that the symbol seems of an older style than the one you're using right now.
Interesting.
Well, silver is going to be useful for a lot of things if this house is to go by anything.
You can have it. You'll make more use of it than me.
No, thank you.
So you can now add a silvered short sword to your inventory. I think you just add a short sword and then you customize it to be silvered. And you find in the next, one of the next room, Miles, you find this chest is open, but it contains
Ooh.
a black leather eye patch with a carnelian in it. It's a opaque orange to red brown gemstone.
Oh, hello.
It looks pretty
Ah.
cool.
I tie it on.
Okay, you do. Well then,
And
you will
cursed.
lose your ability to see depths. So.
Oh, this is weird. I'll take it off again.
Looked cool though. Looked like a pirate.
Yar.
I can't see anything. Leaf,
Yes.
do you know anything about gems? Because I found these, and I'll give him the Mossa Gates.
Well, depending on your background, I guess you've traded in some gems or two.
Yes.
So you can roll nature with advantage if you.
Why is okay? Yeah, I have -2, but let's see here. 14.
14. Well, back in your days, these gems were worth around 10 gold points to the right merchants or the right dealers.
It's it's okay gems. You get like 10 gold coins per gem. It's not special, but it's okay. So here you go. You can have them.
Okay, thank you.
You don't buy supplies with if we find somewhere that sells them.
Yes, let's buy beer.
Yeah. We have to bury
We
these
need beer.
places. I haven't seen any beer yet, so yeah, the beer would be real good.
Yes. Probably some fermented milk as well. That would be great.
It's a bit weird, but okay. I like it.
No,
You-
Glooby, we drank that all the time in Icewind Dale. We drank that white tail, as we call it.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty good. Of course we did. How could I forget?
You always forget after a night with white tail.
Oh shit.
But yeah, let's not
What
talk
we
about
call a
white
white
tail
Russian
and
in my country.
white
What's a
tail.
Russian?
I have no clue. I forget every time I drink it.
Okay,
He is
Baba,
the
let's
ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Okay.
Yep.
Seems to be.
They are saying that for like 1 hour now. We should probably go and check out if they got some problems.
Okay, who'll go first?
Yeah, yeah.
I will follow Felgrim.
I'll go first, I guess.
Let's be sneaky.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, roll stealth
Let's
for
be-
me, everyone.
This rocky terrain.
7.
16.
Where's his stealth? There it is. Ooh, that was almost an at 116 for Gloomsworth. That makes it pretty well group check. You seem to be moving stealthily, at least. And as you move a little bit further up, you get to a passage where there's one way going right. Wait, chat can see through your. Oh shit, they can't. There you go. And one moving further ahead, and it seems to turn, and you can see some of the room ahead. And you seem to see like a very messy room, blood everywhere, and a large wooden table. But the first thing you notice is a body on the floor.
Doesn't seem good.
can't really determine where the chanting is coming from, as you can hear it in this room, but also down this hallway. You can roll a perception to determine where it's strongest.
Sure. That's a 3.
Well, I guess everyone else can do it, so you're standing pretty close as well.
Let's see. Oh, that was also almost something else.
Perception.
12.
Oh shit, Gloomsword got a 19. You get any signs of where the chanting is coming from?
Not at all.
I'll take a look.
Very echoey in here.
I think it's somewhere.
It seems to be stronger coming from this area. But several dead bodies ahead.
Should we check out that room first and possibly be added to that pile of bodies, or should we move on?
And get the pile of dead bodies coming from behind us.
You know what? You're right.
Well, what is more frightening, a pile of dead bodies or chanting from some strangers?
In this house, yes. All of the above.
All of the above.
I don't know.
You guys want to do your stealthing or?
I can do my stealthing down this corridor, or to see if there's something around the corner over there.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Cool. Roll stealth.
Don't
Yeah.
let me stealth. I'm just hitting everything
Yeah.
today.
But I also think that Miles is right. I think we need to check out the other room in case we get ambushed.
Yeah, we don't know where this whole leads.
I'm stealthily going down.
Okay, roll a stealth. What did you get? That was your 16?
16.
Oh, 16, yeah. Well, as you approach, you see... Oh, shit. Wait, where's it? Sorry. You see the same kind of stone slab right in front of you. But there's some stairs leading further down, and you can see in the middle of the hall down the steps there seems to be another body, and also in the far end of the room seems to be another body. Can I just draw this shit? And right next to this body, you see some scorch marks. And you can still see some embers. But you see a lot of the footsteps, or it seems to lead further ahead. But
I'm
then,
going back to the. Oh, yeah.
as you start going back, you hear a little click.
Oh, fuck.
Roll a dex save, please.
No!
17.
17. So you hear the click, and you manage to respond as the floor beneath you opens up
Jeez.
and spikes emits from the floor. But you manage, like, you were on the edge, and then you managed to jump over it to the other side. But you almost fell into it. It's pretty close.
Oh.
And you can see several skeletons down there being penetrated by these spikes. You can see skeletons clad in full armor, skeletons in robes, all sorts of attery. Look like Look like adventurers like yourself.
Leaf, are you okay?
No,
No.
I almost died there.
Physically, are you okay?
Physically, yes, I'm really okay physically, but this place is creeping me out right now, so... There's more dead body, by the way, down the road here. There's also some ember and scorch.
Yeah,
Aha.
since you stealthed
Ah.
your way down there, you were moving so lightly that you didn't trigger the trap that you did in the Oh shit, we're being
Ooh.
raided.
Hello.
Hello.
Voivode Kotek is raiding with a party of
Yes,
6.
Erdeath
Well,
is half elven person edge.
what?
He stands at a
Well,
6'2",
hello there, guys.
180 pounds.
You're a
He
Turkish
has
traveler.
red hair and
Well,
black
well,
eye.
well.
Not red hair, sorry. Black hair and red eyes. I
Looks
always
like
mix
it's
that up.
showing, but it isn't showing.
And red scars that cover his pale face. As tribute to Rakdos himself,
Where is it?
whom he's a cultist
Well,
of.
show.
And
Oh well. I was sure it was a really nice description. So I take it you are a dungeon master yourself, Voivode Kotek. Sorry for the bad. Welcome everyone to our stream. Thank you so much for raid, dude. We are currently playing Curse of Strahd, and well, our poor Leaf here, he almost just fell down in the spike trap, but he managed to jump over. What works? And yes, welcome so much, and thank you so much for raid. So yeah, we're currently playing through the Curse of Strahd adventure, and we are on our 8th session, working our way through the Durst Manor, or what other people like to call the Death House. We have 4 players. Miles, who plays Thiefling, what's he called?
Ranger. Horizon Walker.
Horizon Walker, Ranger. Gloomsworth, who is not with us right at this moment because he's sick, but he plays a gunslinger Torgal. We have Felgrim, who plays a deep gnome blood hunter, and Leaf, who plays a Tabaxi swashbuckler rogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for raid, dude. I hope you enjoy your stay. So yeah, you just survived the death trap, spike trap.
Whoa, what was that?
Spikes. So we should
Yes, yes.
we should be careful.
Yes.
should
Agreed.
We should probably pick up the broom we found in the 4th floor so we could stick it on the ground to see if there's any traps.
Well, it seems that the chanting wanted us to lure us down there, so I guess the chanting is more dangerous than the dead bodies.
So we don't follow the chanting then?
I don't know.
Hmm.
By the way, let's go into the other room.
Okay, do you stealth Felgrim, or do you just walk into there?
I stealth.
Okay, roll a stealth for me, please.
Another stealth. 15.
Ooh! Nice. I'm just gonna zoom in here a little for chat so they can see a little better. Yeah, so you can get one
yeah.
more step, and you see this room is just littered with bones and remains of bodies. Not just the bodies you see on the floor, but they're just tucked away into every corner of this room. There's blood everywhere. And you see this large wooden table with a lot of wooden chairs. This seems to have been some kind of cannibalistic feast hall for the cult. And you see the bodies on the floor are also ghouls. But they seem to be recently dead, because you can see the black blood just spurted all over the place. Can you roll an investigation for me on the closest body? Because you got a pretty good look at it.
Sure, and I imagine since it has to do with undead, I get advantage.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yeah. 15.
15. You needed that advantage, I see.
Yep.
So, you look closer at the wounds. They don't seem to have been made by a dagger. This one seemed to have taken lightning damage. You recognize this pretty well.
Hmm.
Several of the dead bodies as you look through the room. And it looks to be recent.
It looks like a storm has gone through here recently.
Okay.
Dead ghouls here. Killed by magic of some kind, I'm assuming, since they all have scorch marks of lightning on them.
Yeah, I did see some ember scores as well.
I did not do this, I promise. You heard a rose saying in your head.
Okay, Rose.
I would
You're in
like
my
to,
body,
though.
so I don't believe. Oh, yeah. Sure. You can help me do that with them later. I don't know. You're stressing me a little bit now, Rose.
What's going on?
Scorch,
Whoa.
ugly enemies, dead, yes, a bloody room.
Holy crap.
Well, something has happened here, but what?
Gloonsworth, I imagine, would, because since Gloonsworth is not here, I'm playing as Gloonsworth today. I would imagine, as he is an investigator, he would like to investigate. And he will try to determine how fresh this battle seemed just by reading the room, deducting the room.
For just a good measure, I'm gonna stab their neck.
Okay. You
Just
got
in
a
case.
fucking nat 1.
No!
Investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Well. It's on track with this party.
Well, I'm not quite sure how far, but it seemed to be pretty fresh, but this room is so messy, like there's body parts from all kinds of age and decay, and yeah, it's confusing me.
It seemed like a stop in our journeys. I think the other way is the only way left.
Well,
Oh,
there seems to be a hole down here.
Oh, is it? Hello. I didn't see that.
Ah, another dead body. Bloody footsteps.
I think I recommend that dead body. I remember, I seen it before.
Yes, this is a good vintage.
Oh, it's from the... It's good vintage.
Oh yeah,
Is this... You recognize it? Is this
recognize
from...
it. That's a word. Thank you.
Is this the one you saw earlier?
Yes.
Oh, so it circles around. I gotcha.
So we're going in circles?
No, we just ended up at the same place
Oh, okay.
that we were going. Well,
Well, should we maybe look for traps?
We should.
yes.
I will
You're
now
the
go and
investigator.
look for traps.
Have at it.
Touching the walls. I'm touching the floors. Is there any traps around here?
With your little paws.
I-
Soft as a kitty.
I will help them.
Okay, get an advantage on your investigation.
Shit, I got a -2. Hey, 13.
13. You search around a little for the first 2 tiles, or 10 feet. don't seem to find any traps. And you move very carefully, depending on your past experience. But yeah, there's no traps, and you get right next up to this body, and this body seemed to be hit in the back of its head, and the skin just seems to be, well, scorched by fire.
Did you find anything?
Only a dead body.
Okay.
It's another ghoul, another
There seems to
cultist.
be a lot of them around here.
Well, not anymore. Let's hope whatever this is dealt with. Most of them. Can roll a perception for me, Leaf.
Perception, I will. 19.
19. I need to change the perspective a little again for chat. You stop as you hear a voice coming from this area. Ah, that was the last of those blasted ghouls. Now I can finally find some rest to do some research. What an interesting statue. You hear the voice of a woman.
One of us, or is it the mother?
Did you guys hear
What?
the same thing that I heard someone talking about? Shit, I forgot. This is stressing me out. There's a guy down there looking at the statue, he said.
I recognize
Or a
that
woman.
voice. You hear Rose in your head.
What did you say, Rose?
I recognize that voice.
Who is that voice?
It's the voice of the Red Lady.
It's the voice of the Red Lady?
I told you about her. She passed through this house as well. But I thought she wouldn't survive. She was all alone. She bore the same symbol as you do.
Is friendly.
Friendly?
You can roll
Then
another
what are we-
perception for me, Leaf.
What are we waiting for then? Let's introduce ourselves.
26.
You listen in to see if she's still talking. She seems to be talking to herself, which is, you find it a little bit weird, but finally maybe something of worth in this godforsaken house.
It sounds like she found something. Should we sneak up on her or should we go? It looks like we should probably not sneak up on her because everything here around us is burned. But we should. I don't know. Should we go and say hi?
And if she's part of our guild, then yeah. She can help
Okay.
us.
If you show her that we are in the same guild while getting closer to her, maybe she would want to attack us.
Maybe if we say hello from around the corner in case of she being twitchy and, you know.
Are you guys going to introduce yourself, or
Well, fuck, we're
do I
noticed.
have to do that
Yes,
myself?
Hello. I'm
Greetings.
Leaf from Dawnwatchers.
Oh yeah, I can see you're a fellow Dawnwatchers. You made it.
Yes. And who are you?
Hello?
Well, I'm Kira, of course, darling. Well,
You're-
you've already done better than most of the other guys. I presume you've discovered the fate of poor Francis, the arrogant child.
You, the only one left.
Well, I'm not quite sure of that, but I decided it was time to leave the camp after Helmut and Sir Mordred didn't show for a couple of days. And I have my own reasons to venture forth. I am in the search of knowledge, you see, so I went on my own through the mists. Then suddenly this house appeared out of nowhere. And I thought, this is quite interesting. And you can see that she also has a little raven on her shoulder. I can actually show you guys and chat what she looks like. I made a new page for that I call information, just to show you guys some how people look and stuff like that. There she is. So you see a blonde, very pretty lady with very dark red robes. As you can see in this photo, I can enlarge her token for you guys. And can you guys roll a history, all of you?
Okay. Really good at those.
22.
1.
22. 1. I'll leave 14. So you, Felgrim, you recognize her robes of being to a very similar fashion of the Red Wizards of Thay. So Thay is a country or a region, a kingdom to the far east in the Forgotten Realms. And you know that it's a realm governed by mages. They have all the schools of magic with the head of each school of magic. But you also know that the most prominent one is that of necromancy. Necromancy is pretty common in those lands. And well, they're called the Red Wizards of Thay because they all wear the very familiar same kind of red clothing, red robes. Very similar to the robes of this woman.
Interesting.
Well,
So they're like a whole. They're like a whole
certainly
faction.
taking your time to stare. You see what you like, or gonna buy me a drink first?
Well, we would love to buy drinks, but we haven't been able to find our way out of here yet.
Yeah.
Not me either, but I haven't really found what I've been looking for anyway. But I found, well, if you want to join me in this room.
By all means.
Yeah,
And she just starts walking. She doesn't even check if you follow or anything.
Okay.
What a
As I
strange
pass the other guys, I'm just gonna whisper, "She's one of the badasses."
lady.
I'm just turning around.
We're saved. Oh yeah, I took care of the ghouls. Did you find anyone on your way here? It certainly took your time.
Yeah, we killed probably 10 or something. We are strong.
Roll a deception.
How many did we kill? 5?
23.
Oi.
10. Huh. Well, it's not that impressive. You're 4 guys, and just 1 woman. I managed to do better than that. Oh well, I guess
We
it
also
could be of
killed
some
some
use.
wolves.
Yeah, they are all over these woods.
I
They
take
are.
it you are pretty high ranking when it comes to being a wizard of the Titan.
Oh, high ranking? I wouldn't say so. I'm not high ranking in your order, if that is what you wonder. I've just been with your order for about a month. So I guess most of you outrank me in that regard, but what is ranks in these lands anyway, when you're on the brink of death around any corner?
Well, he helps to keep an order of things, I guess.
And just to give some information about the room that you're now entered. You can see that skeletons hang from rusty shackles, and you can still hear some of the chanting echoing through this room, being sounds like the sound is just kind of sounds like it's being trapped in this room, so it's very hard to determine where it's exactly coming from. But at the far end of the hall, you see a painted statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt man dressed in a black cloak, with his hand on the head of a faithful wolf at his side. On his right hand, the statue holds a smoky grey crystal orb. It casts a pale sheen across the floor. Yes, this. I see your eyes seeing the same as me, and you see it's almost like you see there's a lot of blood in front of it, and you see the bones. It's almost gives you the vibes that the cult has made sacrifices to this statue.
So what are you looking for?
Well, the guild and my people are always on the search of knowledge, and places such as these often hold secrets.
You're not looking for anything in particular, you're just looking.
You could say so. Well,
Have you found anything about a monster down here?
oh yeah, the children told me all about it. Zolakoi, I believe, or whatever it is. I don't think it's nothing we can't overcome. That's actually some that piqued my interest, because you see, in my lands, necromancy isn't seen as a dark and despicable school of magic. We're seen as a very useful one. You could say, well, when you lose manpower, when people die, we don't lose the manpower. We get to reuse it. It's very sustainable, I guess.
Well, I guess we have to disagree then.
Yeah, we might do so, but there are people who uses necromancy for their evil deeds, just like these guys tried to do. They were a horrible cult, but they were far out of their depths. They had no clue what they were doing, no clue what rituals they were invoking or attempting. They were fumbling in the blind like baffling baboons. No wonder this place is cursed, or they met fate as ghouls.
What's dead should stay dead.
I don't agree. What use do they have of their bodies when they're dead? When we can have much more use of it. Well, anyways, are you guys gonna help me with this statue? I think I'm sensing strong arcanic energies emitting from that orb.
Did you hear the chanting?
Oh yeah. I reckon it's coming from behind that stone slab you could see further down the hall. I hope you didn't fall in the trap. Doesn't look like it.
No, I didn't.
Or were there five?
I dodged that trap like a monkey. I'm good with that stuff.
I would say cat, but
I'm not a cat.
that's a better description anyway. Well,
What's that orb?
well, that is what I'm trying to figure out. It seems like they, well, look at the place. It seems like they worship this statue of this man. Do you guys have any idea who it is?
The
I don't know.
Strahd.
Maybe.
I thinking the same.
Seems to be a deity named Strahd that the people around here seems to worship. Apparently he's some kind of king or deity in this land.
Oh, I don't think he's a deity.
No?
I just think he's a very powerful man. A wizard like myself.
Sometimes they are more dangerous than gods themselves, to be honest. As gods don't tend to mingle.
Yeah, depends on the gods.
True.
According to legend, he is a vampire.
Wait, what now?
Oh, good.
Not just
What?
any vampire. According to our legends, we have some legends from our lands depicting these lands. Barovia, I think it's called.
That explains the blood rituals.
Well, he certainly does. You would reckon he would turn up more often in this place. There's a good amount of blood here. But I don't think he would pay any attention to such a cult. Seems like a far too great man to dabble in these things.
DM, what would I know about vampires?
Ooh, yeah, roll a history.
History. 19.
19. Let me Google vampire. I have no clue what a vampire is. See,
Being
you
allergic to
know
garlic.
that vampires comes in many shapes and sizes, and you know that there's a lot of sub monsters of vampires, but if it's a vampire, like a true blood vampire, they are powerful, very powerful creatures. Not many has fought a vampire and lived to tell the tale, or in the process become a vampire itself. Like a normal vampire is a formidable foe, but you also know that there's a hierarchy often in the vampire society, where vampires shows up. There's often a lord behind it, an ancient lord behind it, and all other vampires are usually the spawn of this lord vampire. And yeah, you know that they're formidable foes. Gotta go to bed. Alright, see you, dude. Thank you for following. We are ending in not that long anyway, so you'll catch the last 20 minutes in our VOD, I hope. You have never crossed a vampire yourself. You've been wise enough to stay the hell out of it. You know that the Dawnwatchers have fought vampires, but you also know that most tales of these encounters have ended pretty badly, and the Dawnwatchers have lost many of their best men dealing with a normal vampire. But vampire lords are so rare that you're not quite sure if it's just myths or legends.
If Strahd is a vampire. I assume he's a pretty powerful one, which means that we do not have enough guild members with us to deal with this.
Or we just have to become more powerful ourselves. If he managed to become so powerful in these lands, what will stop us from gaining such power?
Well, he leeches up this land, so I doubt there will be much left. By the sound of it.
True.
But this means we have to be even more careful than we already have been.
Yes.
Leaf,
Yes.
you'll have to roll a wisdom save for me as you feel a strong urge to gaze into the black orb that the statue is holding in its hand.
Oh no.
It's the orb of Sauron.
You fail. And you look into the orb where you stand before you go any closer, and as you look into it, it's as if the shapes, well, you can see shapes starts emitting from it, where it was just black orb, crystal orb before. It's as if the mists appear inside of it, shaping itself, forming, and you can see yourself forming into it, smiling back at you. And then it forms once more, reforms. You see the face of your mother. Leave. Why did you leave? And then it changed back again. And you see the shape of a man with black robes, a red cape, long black hair folded back, smiling to you. Ah, leave. My guest has arrived. Step closer. And you feel the urge to step closer.
Yeah, I step closer.
You guys just see Leaf fixating on this orb.
Ah.
What are you doing, cat?
I. I don't.
And you just
don't
can't
know.
get your, like, you're trying, but you can't get your gaze out of the orb.
I.
Come closer, Leaf.
Yes, I'm going closer, just mumbling to myself.
Take my orb,
Okay,
and I will test your mantle. And he
I'm grabbing the orb.
touches it, and as soon as it touches it, dark mist starts spurting out of the robe, filling the ground, filling the room. Does anyone want to do something in this last seconds? Next 6 seconds? 5, 4, 3,
I'm ready
2,
my rapier.
1.
Pikachu, I choose you!
Roll
Who's
initiative.
that Pokemon?
Fuck. I have to start up the battle music, hang on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
20.
No,
Plus
18.
zero.
No. What did I get? 16.
11.
Ah, fuck, I have an ad on the music. Hang on.
You're destroying everything. Okay.
My immersion! It's ruined by 5G ads.
So, Miles, you got a 20.
Yes.
You still get an advantage on initiative leap.
Fuck yeah.
Felgrim got 16.
Yeah.
Gloomsworth, what do you get? You get
0.
11. Leaf, you got 11 as well. 19? Yeah, 19. Kira, she'll get 14. And that's everyone. So, what you now see before you is, as the orb spurts this shadowy mist that starts filling the room, you see a shadowy creature seemingly stepping out of the statue. But it's also bearing the resemblance of the statue as it approaches and goes towards you. And you see its hand spurts out where it was holding the orb. The orb that you are now holding, Leaf. Dark, black, shadowy claws starts coming out of this hand, trying to attack you. And what you see before you is a large shadowy, you can see wings spurting, like it's taking form out of this shape of the statue. It grows larger, and you can see horns emitting and black wings spurting out of its back. And
Don't like these guys.
you, Felgrim, can roll a history check for me.
Alright, advantage.
It's Archimon.
21!
It's Pikachu!
You recognize it as a shadow demon.
Oh my god, it's a shiny Charizard!
And yeah, you know these are